Here at the coastline, the relentless power of the sea meets the stubborn resistance of the land. The conflicting demands amongst people clash for recreation, housing, food, transportation, and waste disposal. Here, the interest of nations and the interest of entire species collide. This is the zone of impact, where the frontiers of new knowledge are constantly reformed, like the shifting sands of an ever-changing beach. At this edge is the MSRC, the Marine Sciences Research Center, which for over 25 years has been striving to bridge the interface between science and society. In its brief history, the MSRC has emerged as one of the leading coastal oceanographic institutes in the world. It has indeed been a timely emergence. Because today, the management of our coastal seas has become one of the great imperatives of our time. Consider that some 50% of the world's people live in the coastal zone. That's over 2.5 billion people, placing a heavy burden on our coastal resources. To meet this imperative on many fronts, the MSRC has embarked on these endeavors. To extend the frontiers of knowledge about our marine environments. To fashion real-world solutions to the difficult and often ambiguous conflicts raging over our coastal resources. To train the next generation of scholars and problem solvers. And to promote public stewardship of the waters. These are the many missions of the MSRC. Located on the campus of the University at Stony Brook in Stony Brook, Long Island, MSRC facilities enjoy an ideal natural laboratory for the study of coastal environments and of the interactions of humans with these environments. The backyard for the MSRC scientists includes the Long Island Sound estuary, the Atlantic Ocean, river systems such as the Hudson and Connecticut rivers, tidal straits, bays and harbors, barrier islands, ocean beaches, tidal marshes, and vast inland wetlands such as the Hackensack Meadowlands. These coastal environments range from the pristine to the polluted. The Long Island metropolitan New York City area is a prime testing ground to develop strategies for humans to live in harmony with their coastal environments. Some 10% of the United States population lives in this region's coastal zone. Long Island Sound has been dubbed the urban sea, and New York City, one of the biggest cities in the world, is actually an urban archipelago, sprawled around and across some of the most heavily used water bodies in human history. The scientists of the MSRC make good use of this fortuitous setting. The faculty number over 50 and include some of the best coastal and atmospheric scientists in the world. They share a passionate commitment to endeavors in diverse yet related studies of chemical, geological, biological, and physical oceanography in fisheries, coastal zone management, and atmospheric sciences. They often can be found plying these waters, collecting data on board the MSRC research vessel Onrust, testing assumptions at their waterside facilities, at West Meadow Creek or Flax Pond, or interceding at the flashpoint of a public crisis. At the nadir of the summer's heat in 1988, medical waste washed up on the ocean beaches of Long Island and New Jersey.
But as you can see, bathers were not only staying out of the water, they were staying away from the beach altogether.
The media fanned the heat of this sensational finding, and the public reacted with outrage. The MSRC was asked to conduct a study of the problem and to recommend solutions. The researchers discovered that the amount of medical waste floatables was minuscule, less than 2 shopping bags full, from all of New York's beaches over the entire summer. The threat to the public had been exaggerated. The MSRC scientists further discovered that several sewage treatment plant breakdowns, Numerous combined sewer overflows, in combination with persistent and strong southerly winds, had brought this waste toward the beaches. To prevent recurrence of this problem, the MSRC's Waste Management and Coast Institutes, working with other local, city, state, and federal agencies, forged a far-reaching yet practical floatables management plan, which was quickly instituted. The plan has been effective. The MSRC has also been commissioned to tackle other thorny problems, such as the appearance in some Long Island embayments of brown tide, a mysterious periodic bloom of algae which is choking the life out of the inshore shellfish industry. The answers here are not as readily apparent, requiring the patient acquisition of data over time. The stakes are high, but the answers must be sound, coaxed from nature by the real work of science, unbiased, well-proven. With skills honed over 25 years in this natural laboratory, the MSRC has now been called upon to apply its problem-solving skills farther afield in places such as San Francisco Bay, Delaware Bay, and the Amazon River. The MSRC includes 5 institutes dedicated to a specific focus of environmental study and problem solving. Together, they reflect the MSRC's long-time dedication to a multidisciplinary approach to research and problem solving. The Waste Management Institute is dedicated to the study of municipal solid waste management, plastics in the environment, and marine pollution. This institute also works on the development and testing of useful products or secondary materials from waste, including construction blocks from incineration ash, compost from garbage and plastic lumber. Here, working with the Cornell Cooperative Extension, Waste Management Institute scientists are testing the effectiveness of waste compost as a commercial fertilizer. The Living Marine Resources Institute, or LIMRI, is committed to the study of living marine resources such as bluefish, striped bass, and shellfish. The Institute for Terrestrial and Planetary Atmospheres brings an interdisciplinary focus to examining the interaction between the oceans and the atmosphere. The Institute for Urban Ports and Harbors addresses the urgent issues confronting urban ports and harbors, such as sedimentation, dredging, and the best uses of waterfront land. The Coastal Ocean Action Strategies, or COAST Institute, strives to create consensus among various factions vying for solutions to difficult coastal environmental problems. Using today's technology to help achieve this, the MSRC has created this new interactive decision and environmental analysis laboratory, or IDEAL. Known as the War Room, representatives of diverse groups use a computer network to prioritize solutions to contentious coastal problems. Maintaining anonymity, the participants can achieve a consensus without the lengthy and often partisan debates that can debilitate the reaching of a solution.
This is something that starts something in motion, and now that motion could be modified by another force. And we'll talk about that.
Beyond its commitment to research and problem solving, the MSRC is one of the leading marine educational institutions in the world. A generation of MSRC graduates now command leadership positions in academia, business, and government all over the world.
It's very, very thin, it's compressed, it has a straight ridge across the top of it along the beach.
Approximately 150 graduate students are studying for their master's or PhD degrees. Each year, more than 500 undergraduate students enroll in oceanography courses at the MSRC, which include hands-on exposure to the wonders of the marine environment. Fundamental science, conducted in the field, in the lab, on the computer, or in the minds of some of the most brilliant marine scientists in the world, complements another mission of the MSRC, to engender stewardship of coastal environments among the broader public. It is the extension and application of knowledge that characterizes this center. The MSRC has produced books, broadcast documentaries, educational videos, and software. The center has sponsored teachers' workshops and community school partnerships and the annual environmental photography exhibit to help reach out to the world outside the center.
The bedrock of the Marine Sciences Research Center is excellence in basic fundamental research. That's the heart and soul of this institution. It always has been, and it always will be. But it's not excellence in fundamental research that makes MSRC distinctive. It's how it uses those advances in knowledge. It's how it uses advances in technology to serve society that sets MSRC apart from all of the other oceanographic institutions in the United States and in the world.
The challenges the MSRC has set for itself are ambitious, but the rewards for achieving them are great. The answers MSRC scientists pursue often appear as fluid as water itself, yet the wonder of discovery is a continual delight, both to have and to share. Again, at the coastline, this the interface between the past and the future. Before the MSRC is a broad horizon and a fresh commitment to its endeavors. The MSRC continues to extend the boundaries of knowledge, to seek the innovative solutions to coastal problems, and to be a catalyst for new technologies, to forge consensus among dissenting opinions, to train the next generation of scholars and problem solvers, and to promote stewardship of the planet's coastal seas. These and more are the many missions of the MSRC.